Hi, it's Mark from Lanoguard again. Right, so today we're doing the Land Rover Discovery 4, which is new to me. She's about 8 years old and you know, never been treated underneath, so we want to care for her. It's, as you can probably hear or see, it's a pretty grumpy, miserable mid-December day. So yeah, here's the Land Rover. It's about, I'd say, 6-7 degrees. Obviously raining, not a problem for prepping. So we've got a jet wash here. We're just going to jet wash the underneath and let it dry, ready for Lanoguard treatment. Yeah, and I've just got my coat on because it's a little bit wet. So today's the day that the new to me Disco 4 gets its Lanoguard treatment to become the new Lano wagon. So we're at, this is CR Allen and Sons workshop, which is a tuning and specialist Land Rover workshop in Peacehaven in Sussex. And they've kindly lent me their ramp. I don't usually use ramps, as you know, you see me rolling around the floor, but what a privilege. So we yesterday in the, you know, whatever it was, 5 or 6 degree weather and the crazy winds and rain, we steam cleaned or jet washed all of this underneath. And today I'm just going to walk you under it now and do a little inspection of what's there now, and then we'll go and get all the products ready and start doing it. So as you can see, it's actually pretty good. And I had these replaced, these swivel joints or arms, as they're called, replaced. So they're, you know, unfortunately they're not all rusty, but you can see it's kind of, it's 8 years old, so it's just, I think it's not really been looked after. But if from here on we look after it, I reckon, you know, we just hold it as it is, which isn't too bad. You can see under here, I mean, this is the belly pan fuel tank protector, and they're known for rusting, so I'm told. Bear in mind, I don't know a whole heap about Land Rovers. I'm learning more and more as we go. So you can see here though, this was a bit flaky, not flaky, but you know, probably a bit beyond just spraying over. There's still a little tiny bit for me to do here. If you look at that bit, as you can see there, it's a bit, you know, that's what it was. So anyway, that's been rubbed down. The rest of it, you know, it's all cool. I'm just gonna go around it because I've got it up on the ramp. I'm gonna go around it. I'm gonna use a little bit of Lanoguard on a cloth, which is a great tip. But anywhere where you missed a bit with the jet wash, or you know, there's a little bit of dirt, you know, sort of, you know, this sort of stuff, or you know, you can just get a bit of Lanoguard and clean it. So I'm gonna do that next, and then yeah, give up all the products. Which are sitting over there waiting for us to fill up and get going. And yeah, you can see, if you look at the back, I think these probably where they suffer more. It's not too bad. Again, it's been wire brushed a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit. And you can see, you know, it's not going to fall apart, but good time to catch it and stop it going any further. So I'm really pleased to be under it and getting it done. First job, just going to go around and identify any sort of suspect areas that I think you know, are due to sort of excessive corrosion and exposure to that. And I'm going to use the grease because warmed up, it will you know, just give it a heavier duty coating. So I'm just looking around here. I mean, there's not a great amount I'm worried about, but little holes, you know, you can see here, you know, that's clearly a corrosion going on there. And often it's in the seams as well. You can't see easily because of the dark there, but there's seams up there, you know, so it's as much as you want to do really, but you can see how you can just easily wipe it on with a finger. But I'm going to use a cloth and I'm going to warm it up. It's pretty cold. It's I don't know, finger cold, so it's 5 degrees or something here. So I'm just going to warm that up, and then I'm going to use a paintbrush, a little bit of Moto spray on top of it as well, and kind of use it like a paint before I spray everything. So I'm going to go get that warm. So here she is, look, nice and getting warmed up in there. So I'm going to just do some of the greasing on here, just some areas that I think are of concern. I'm just using this lovely little Lanoguard accessory pack, which is this lovely bit of mutton cloth, which is great addition. Generally I would cut that into two, so you've got one to sort of dry off with and one to get dirty and messy with and white. And here's the brush. So just get the cover off the brush if I can. There we are. And so this is the warmed up grease, as you can see, which is lovely. And I'm going to go and start doing this. Now, one of the areas I thought I was going to do, this belly pan up here, is quite bad up around these bolts here. So you can see that. So I'm going to grease that and use the Moto Grease concentrate on it, as you can see, with our lovely new soft brush all around these areas, because I don't want it to rust away in amongst that hole there where it's a drip hole, so the rust forms across there. So I'm just looking for anywhere that I think is particularly bad, and to be honest, none of this is too bad, but I'm going for the bits I think I don't want to corrode away. So I'm just going to use the pressure sprayer here. This is the 10 litre Pro pressure sprayer. It's really not a DIY bit of kit unless you've got lots of cars. I just thought it'd be worth showing it in use while we're here. It's something that you'd expect a car garage application centre to have, really, for doing multiple cars or big plants and machinery. But it's fantastic that you can pump it up by hand like this, or you can pump it up with a tyre valve as well. So we used that 10 litre Pro spray just to do the main surface area, just to show it. But as I say, I always prefer this stuff. It's so much more easy to use and accurate, and it makes sense. So I've got a Pro sprayer and the hand sprayer, trigger sprayer with the extension tube, which enables me to spray upside down and be really nimble, and the greases, you know. So this is the kit that you get for DIY, and that's why I would recommend using it. So I'm just going to use a mask because I'm inside and up in here. So you'll see here, I'm just going to go here, look. So we've got lovely area there. You can see how great it is to do it by hand. And it's a great colouring. I'll move down through here. You can see there. No worries about the exhaust. All over the aluminium transfers, alloy boxes, prop shaft. Of course, getting above a prop shaft, you can't really do it with anything other than this. Look, it's a bit tricky using my thumb, and you just kind of, you know, you can get above it like that nicely without having to rotate the shaft. And yeah, just do it all. As we see, I've got my goggles down here. Just go. So you can see where the atomization is just great, just of the hand sprayer. You see I'm doing the exhaust as well. And these riggers out here. Okay, so that's pretty much all done, and I'm really pleased with it. I'm just going to go round and check the final touches. It's such a great tool, like it's like an airbrush, you know, you can be so direct with it. So just double check really we haven't missed anything. And you know, just like there, you can see I've missed a few bits, so I'm just going to go around and double check all of those bits, which is a kind of final thing. So a really great example of why you want the bottle with the flexi hose. Look, how on earth do you get up in there? You know, and this is upside down, and it's completely capable of spraying, of course. So it's so nimble. That's such a great use of this tool. So I'm just going to do a little bit of injecting on here because there's a few few places we can. So I'm just going to take off the end of this 10 litre sprayer. This is universal. This is a 2 litre pressure sprayer injector wand that's come in this box here. So that's part of that, but it also fits our 10 as well. And you'll see if I just spray into this cloth. You see how that works. So I can then, for example, I can inject like that. So it's up to you if you want to do that or not. But I'm just going to do a few of these entry exit holes here, as you can see, like so. And it just gets it into the places that, you know, do actually suffer. So that's all done now. We've done everything on here, you know, as you've seen in the whole video, you've seen us preparing it, washing it, wire brushing it, cleaning it. We introduced all the 10 litre sprayer, the 1 litre pro sprayer, showed you the difference and why we just use all of the hand trigger sprays. It's now all done. We've also done the injection wand, showing you that, and gone inside. So I'm just going to go around, absolute final check, mutton cloth. If there's any drips you don't want on there, you know, you can use that mutton cloth. This is the one in the accessory pack. And also, what is quite cool is if you want to, a lot of people do while it's on a ramp, you can spray into that cloth. You know, like the plastics and the rubbers, you can kind of clean them, and you know, they look a little bit better too. But I'm just going to go around all of the car and hand over and double check that I haven't missed anything, and wipe any big drips I don't want on there. Yeah, that's about it really. So all Lanoguarded. That's a very thorough job, to say the least. We could definitely do it a lot quicker. But I just thought we should do a big job on it. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. Hope it's been useful, and we'll keep a check on this. Every few months we'll jet wash it and show you it. In 3, 4, 5, 6 months, 12 months from now. Cheers.